Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to another episode of Moonbreaker. So what I've decided to do today, in the last one we were making edits to the Furia combo list, so we put in Savria Safeguard instead of Toner Mystic Manteo. However, I've decided I want to save that for another video and do something a little bit different. I want to try something I've not seen anyone do and I want to try it myself. I want to try and make the most aggressive list we can and see how quickly we can take someone out. So, looking at the commanders, we've got things like Extilior is the melee one, Zakshakar is sort of like controlling range, and Astra is basically a bit of everything, like a sort of a good stuff deck. I actually think somewhere between Astra and Extilior, but I think even though our last list was Astra, I want to try Astra again because of a couple of different things. So the first one is we've got Into the Breach, removing stun from a unit. So this can let us run at things really quickly. We can, get in, if we've got any spare Cinder, it lets us sort of charge ahead. And then one of the other things as well is boost morale, so we can reduce the cost of things we need to get them out onto the battlefield even faster. So in this, one of our aims is going to be starting with cheaper units. So I like that we've got the sort of the different views here, because this looks different to it did previously. So the first thing we're going to start with, we could sort like Cinder cost, because cheaper ones are going to be useful here. So one of the first things we want is Maximus, because he's going to be 2 damage each turn and he's only cost 1 to summon. Then we've got Antios Gauntlet. So Antios is normally going to be 1, but for 2 gains 3 attack and first strike this turn. Plus, I actually love that model. I think it's awesome. So Antios Gauntlet is in as well. In terms of just guaranteed aggro, Blindsider Esdli is one as well. So plus 2 attack and fast when you have no Cinder. So one of the things we want to be doing is using as many different characters with abilities as possible, preferably with 1 or 2 cost, so that we can constantly be spending our Cinder to get Esdli to be even faster and even more dangerous. So, next we have... let's have a look through here. Who do we want to pick? Because now we're at the point where we need to start making choices. So, Crankbait is going to be one. Crankbait is a really useful sort of utility character. Crew, there we go. So just because we're trying to be aggressive doesn't mean that we need everything to be high damage, quickly and that sort of thing. Crankbait is a really good utility. On a similar note, I think Snareling might actually follow the same rules on that front, because Snareling can just keep something in place while we're running towards it. So again, I like that as well, but we need to keep in mind we need things that have got decent amounts of power so we can actually take them out quickly. So having a look at the top end, Switchback might actually be a good choice, as might Furia, just because they've got very high power levels. So Furia basically hitting for 5 the first turn she can attack. If we do give her haste, she only hits for 2, but Switchback potentially hitting for up to 6 on the first turn he comes down seems very powerful. Torian Guardian, really useful for keeping us alive while we're running straight at someone, things like that. Shrapnel is good for sort of the AoE, Broken Vengeance, Amplified Vital should be good for rushing down as well. So we've got quite a few choices here, and I'm not really sure where our best options are going to lie. Jailbreak is what I'm considering, because immobilizing enemy units could be quite useful. Even though we're running Astra, we're probably going to be running towards people a lot of the time. Tipu I think just might take a little too long to charge up to get to being that power level. So for something with 3 attack, I'd probably rather just go Broken Vengeance. So Broken Vengeance is almost always going in this because he gives us a bit of ability to hit back at crew members that are trying to take us out while we're still trying to be aggressive as well. So he sort of helps control the board while still having a good aggro approach. So let's look at this. So how many melee characters do we have so far? So we've got 3 melee here. So I'm not against just using Drum Dancer Tlali as another 1-drop, 2 damage, but giving a unit pummel. So if we can put that on something like the Antios Gauntlet once it's been charged up, and again it's another activated ability to keep us in down, or even just go onto Blindsider Esdli, that could be really powerful. So we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to look for something else. So Crosshair is good if they don't move. We have got Snareling in there to sort of keep them down. So we could put in the Crosshair Jailbreak combo. And that does really make a difference. So the difference thing here though is that Crosshair would always crit if she was in play and her target didn't move last turn. So we can't use the speed up the I've forgotten what it's called already. Into the Breach. We can't use Into the Breach to get that to trigger, but it's still very useful indeed. So we could look at potentially putting those two in, their little best friends. We've got 3 spots left. So 3 cost units. Aria is just consistent, 2 damage, ranged, it's reasonable, so I've not got a problem there. But Deadeye is also 2 damage and ranged, and gives a range ally extra accuracy, so she gets additional accuracy, he gives it to an ally. I think it might be Deadeye here, just as a little bit of extra push. I think he's just slightly better than that. And then I'm kind of torn between Bytol, Crosshair and Jailbreak. I think all 3 could be viable options. So 3 damage is, I think, the key thing here, is finding something that's 3. Because we're taking the one that pummels, we also need to consider Switchback as a sort of end game option there. So I don't think Crosshair is necessarily going to bring us through that fast. We don't have multiple things that sort of slow things down too much, and we maybe want things that have got activated abilities. So Crosshair hasn't got an activated ability, neither has Jailbreak. So I think we actually do want Switchback as our sort of that is our top end. And then we need something else. So I'm considering Furia, like I said, to try and get that a little bit in there, but honestly, the last few games that we've played, Torian Guardian has been unbelievably good. It's just been so good at keeping us alive, keeping things safer, and if we're rushing at someone, the ability to keep 2 characters safe that are going to be at the front line is excellent. And then we've got, wherever Drum Dancer Tlali. There she is. So Tlali is going to also be able to give him pummel as well, so that could be 6 damage coming in at once. Now, more importantly, Crest. So we are going to go with sticking with the Butcher. I like the flames, that sort of thing, but we are aggressive, so we're going to go Tattered, we're going to go a target on their back, or are we just going to go for the arrow signifying we're running straight towards them? In fact, I think the target's a bit too simple. Let's go with this. It's got to be an angry... In fact, let's go with this one. It's the angry red. And then this can be sort of red and black. There we go. So this is head-on rush. We are going to literally... So we're using Astra here mostly for Into the Breach to trigger Blindside Arrestly. It might even be better to go for something like Quetzali and then bring in Extilior instead. But I think with this we've got a good amount of interaction. So we've got Immobilize here, we've got the pulls here, we've got everything else is just going to be hitting super hard. So let's give this a go. It's not something I've tried yet. It's not usually my playstyle, but frankly, I want to try rushing head on into our opponents, but with Astra instead. So again, the one thing we might notice is that Astra might end up actually being a reduction in damage output because she only deals 1 at a time. So we might want to switch to Extilior just for more damage, but I think this is a pretty reasonable choice in terms of how to get through to someone. So we've got found Broken Vengeance. Esli is the one we want. This is okay. So we're second as well, which is good. So looking at these, I really like the look of Stim Burst and Vortex Beam. That is going to be so good for us. So they're over here. So we're Founder Pack versus non-Founder Pack. We have got this little... I want this to be our playground, so I kind of want them to just come over here. What's interesting is we've got Antios Gauntlet, so we're just going to move up, throw him down, and we're not even going to Into the Breach early on.
Don't worry.
So I get the feeling they're going to run that way. So let's just move here. In fact, other than Broken Vengeance, everything we can boost morale on can be played. So we've got a 3 and 4 chance of this being good. Esli is a fantastic pickup here. So I'm going to put Esli over here. Okay. It's we can't move yet. They can keep out of our range, but we are going to be able to run straight in. Vortex to pull us back slightly, but that's fine because it pulls our commander forward a little. It might be able to get a ping here, but we're not too worried about that. That's it. Keep running away. We've got Maximus. Okay. So next turn we're probably looking at doing the same thing. We'll have two.
No fair.
Yeah, I thought that might miss. They're going to keep running.
Get the jump on him.
So this way, what we can do is... Oh yeah, we've got Stim Burst.
You spent yet?
So we might even be able to get into range this turn. So, we are going to use Boost Morale.
Not a waste. Good
Because
to know.
no matter what it rolls, there's something we can play. That's actually the worst thing that could have happened in terms of that front. So we're going to save our Stim Burst. We're just going to move up to here. Then Antios Gauntlet's going to go just over here. We just want to keep it hidden from them, what we've got. Because this way, next turn we can actually make a run for it and go for them. We're going to have 4 Cinder, so we can play Deadeye and activate Antios Gauntlet and get a good chunk of damage down. Unfortunately, they've just been running away.
Pain means I'm alive.
Okay, so Fury is something we need to kill, but that's fine. We can probably do so with Esli. In fact, we could even put Deadeye down, activate Deadeye. And that's if he moves back again, that's fine. We will just run into... Yeah, that's no problem. I think we just go and kill Furia here. So, we know we're trying to rush them down, but... Yeah, we've got to be at least somewhat cautious with ourselves. Or, if they run too far away...
The real me is not.
You know what? No. We're not here to not run at people. So let's just go for this. Let's just Stim Burst everyone.
This is good.
We're going to move
You control
Antios Gauntlet to here. In fact, how's the melee
Like
range?
making me wait?
Okay, so it might just be a two-part thing, so we might not be able to get in range with Esli yet. Although, actually... We could even Vortex here. Vortex here looks good. Pull them together. And then we still need to spend 4 Cinder, so... If we run over here...
Dad would not approve.
Bring Deadeye down here to block that alley of movement. Oh, they can do it otherwise, so... Still go here.
Let's see if we still got it.
Oh no, we forgot again. We've messed it up because we're not in range. Ah, so we just have to boost
Adventure
morale.
awaits.
Oh no, we could have used Antios Gauntlet. Oh, what a... Let's just do that fight.
With injury comes clarity.
Oh, I didn't quite get it in time.
Anger is petty.
Yeah, that was actually a terrible mistake. We should have been able to basically nearly kill Furia. Antios Gauntlet dies here. That's fine. So they've got Vortex, we know. Their other assist is Orbital. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo. They got 3 of us here.
One win, one bug.
So who have we got left? Broken Vengeance, who can play for 1 mana essentially next turn. This is going to be a kill. That's fine. I'm kind of glad it was Broken Vengeance instead of Esli.
Oh, I forgot my lucky
Oh, the crit hurts as well. Okay, this one hasn't gone to plan. We may have to try again next time. But we can still... And they get to reinforce because of that as well. That crit was brutal. I still don't actually know what the crit percentages are in this game. That would be something interesting to know. So funnily enough, with 5 here, we actually might not want to...
No pause button, huh?
to make Broken Vengeance cheaper, because then we can actually just trigger Esli and go for a big attack. We can choose between Furia or Maximus to take out if we're careful. So who have they brought down?
Don't touch.
Florio Lancer. Oh, good.
Good.
So I actually think... Although... No, we can do this, because we've got 1 to make it cheaper, 0 to play it. And then 3... No, because we... Interesting. So maybe we even... I don't think we can trigger Esli again. We need to spend... Fine. We'll do this.
I'll protect you.
So we got Taurian Guardian. We'll play Broken Vengeance here.
Now we're talking.
I excel at conflict
Go for
resolution.
the crit approach.
On a win.
We did get the crit, so now we need one more crit. Oh, we got it. That's a reinforce. See, this is what we wanted to get the sort of the quick turnarounds. Okay, that went way better than we thought. So we might be in this now. Like, we don't like having to go for characters instead of their character. We haven't even been able to move. Oh no, we put ourselves straight in bombardment range.
Much better.
If they don't bombard here, they're missing a trick, in my opinion. Because bombard here is almost guaranteed to kill some of our models. Like, over 2 turns. Okay, so we can absolutely run away from that, but at their commander. Okay, Maximus getting that was mildly frustrating, but that's fine. I think we go... If they leave Florio Lancer out in the open, we are going to try and kill it. This is fine. Yeah, move over there. Because Florio Lancer is the biggest threat to us right now. So we will Vortex it over this way and just run at it. We can Stim Burst, Vortex, everything. In fact, we could even Vortex things in together. So, on the bridge we've got Taurian Guardian and Maximus. Taurian Guardian needs to come down this turn. So I think what we do is we boost morale.
Not approved.
Perfect. So Taurian Guardian's going to come down near the front.
And now, your headliner.
We're then going to Stim Burst everything here.
Gotta try this.
Estley can basically move the entire map now. So this is going to be
Come closer. I won't bite.
a big
Go
hit
ahead.
there.
Take notes.
Gonna go for another hit here. And go for Astra to hit for the final and get the reinforce. So
Try, they'll fail.
again, this is bad into some options, but it's about what we want to do. I'm going to pull this back here.
Whoops. Did I
I'm
try
gonna bring
something?
Maximus in over here. So this is working out. Who was our other one? Drum Dancer Talali. So there we go. We got the victory. So it wasn't how we thought. We just had to be aggressive towards their units instead. Ooh. A booster. Okay, so a couple more games and then say, well, 1 or 2 more games depending on where we end up. And then we'll go and open that booster. So it went okay. It didn't go the way we thought it was going to go. It might be that we need to change the captain. But Astra seemed to work well there. Like if that game had gone on longer, the ability to start into the breaching people and get that aggressive start. We made a few mistakes in terms of using our Cinder. Because Blindside or Estley could have got in at least 4 more damage. Could possibly have been 6, I think, because we had one turn where we missed getting the movement, and then another one where I think we had to attack for 2 instead of 4. So that's something we need to make use of. But I think Estley is going to be one of the sort of the core units in an aggro deck if you can make use of her. Because that is unbelievably powerful, getting 4 attack damage and such fast movement for only 2 mana. So I think our dream opening might even be just turn 1 into the breach, play Estley. Not into the breach, boost morale. That could actually be a huge swing in damage if we start being able to take 5 damage off of units from turn 2 onwards with between our commander and Estley. Okay, so this is going to be a different style of game because that's Extilior. So with Extilior, we need to keep him away from our units because we're quite weak. Maximus is always good, Talali's good, Burning Vengeance is good.
We got this.
Okay, so this is another decent one here. Disruptor and Plink, I think, works with what we want to do. Orbital is fantastic, but we are going to be aggroing them out. So Plink, I think, is what we want to be doing here. What's interesting is, again, we've got a 3/4 chance of being able to play... 3 and 4 chance of being able to play something turn 1 if we do that.
Real quick.
So I think we actually are going to do exactly that. I'm going to boost morale. And, of course, we got Broken Vengeance, but that's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to move right over... In fact, Can we get a line of sight over there? We can. So this is going to be... They're going to be taking... Oh, that was a miss. 15% chance of a miss, but oh well. So we're happy to take these trades because I don't think they've realised that we're going to be aggressive. So that's fine. We knew these sort of things were happening. We actually just want this. Because... Oh, Vortex, so they're going to punch us. But what's funny is that... Oh, they used their whole turn for that. Okay, sure. So, interestingly enough, we can do the exact opposite here. So we are in melee range, so we want to make sure we're out of melee range first. So we pop over here. Range here. This is another one where boost morale can't be bad. So hoping, yes, because I was about to say we're hoping it's going to be Broken Vengeance. This is going to be a bit of a feels bad for them, I imagine. Unless, there we go.
How about this?
And then we can play Broken Vengeance over here. And we can also play... Let's go with our own Maximus over this side. Yeah, because Tlali is pummel, and we don't have much in the way of pummel here. So again, they can plink us for 2. We're going to probably have to keep Astra a little bit safer because of Maximus. Okay, they got 1 miss at least.
I forgot my lucky cravat.
But we can now start being aggressive with Broken Vengeance and with Maximus ourselves. So, because Extilior, I imagine, probably just needs to move towards us, because they must know our Astra is going to be going to hide. And if they don't do anything useful here... Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. And because we've got the plink, we can heal Astra if we need to, but I think most likely... Yeah, so here we're not going to heal Astra, we're just going to keep plinking them. Going to move over to here, for instance. Get our attacks off here. And then we can move again, which in this case will probably just be over to... Let's just go maximum distance.
Let's let our hair down.
Range attack here. Might hit, might not. It does. And better than all. So we can play our 2 units. We've got Tlali and Deadeye. Tlali is not that useful here. So we're actually going to play her near the front so that she can boost herself if she needs to. Use the boost morale. And then we're going to play our Deadeye. Deadeye can also go down the bottom, so we've got a couple of different angles to work on. Broken Vengeance needs to come here and just get the range attack off. It was a miss, but that's fine. And we're going to move back with Astra for now. So as you can see, at this point we seem to be working. They can absolutely pull stuff together, that's fine. This is probably a sign of an orbital. I thought we were a little bit further away than that, but yeah, this is orbital. The concern here is whether or not Extilior can get in there and spin, but luckily he doesn't appear to be able to. But they might be able to take out Tlali. Yep, they do. But that's... Again, I'm not too worried about that because we're working on chipping down Extilior and they don't have a healing ability at the moment. They've got Broken Vengeance as well. So because we've got Disruptor here, I actually think we're probably going to push Extilior up here. Okay, he's running away. That's fine. So, where do we get line of sight to Extilior from? So we can get some up here. So I think that's probably what we do.
I've seen things.
Just go for some longer shots.
You'll get used
Yeah,
to
we
it.
make that. Get Maximus up here. %, twice. You did get it, so you can move back over this way. Get Deadeye over here. Let's reinforce first.
Gonna be wild.
We did get Esli. Okay. So here we're going to
Don't worry,
boost morale.
the tree gave us these.
Gonna move.
You're a killer chauffeur.
Play Esli. Let's just say play Esli here.
Craving
Blink their commander.
Never gets old.
Release Ozos to give accuracy to ourselves.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Crit over there.
Something sounds
Brilliant.
imminent.
We've got nothing else to do. We're going to keep Disruptor Beam because we want to use that to get Extilior into an angle we can see him. They've got nothing that can kill us this turn. So I think we've got this. Again, they can kill maybe a unit, maybe... Yeah, I think they were hoping for a crit there. Without that crit, I don't think they've got anything. So, obviously Broken Vengeance can come out, take out possibly Maximus, or if I were them, I'd be going for Broken Vengeance, but... Because the chances are we can probably spend all of our... Yeah, I mean, that's game over here. The chances of them coming back from this are so minimal. Unless it's... Yeah, no, switch back, that's not going to do it. Excellent. So, what we need to do first, can we spend 5 easily?
Good ammo.
So let's reinforce. Yep, we can do. So we're going to boost morale. Play Snareling over here, just because we can. We're going to send Esley in here. And we got the crit anyway. Perfect. See, this has gone really well by playing a more aggressive approach. So I'm going to try and fit in one more. It's going to be a 3-game video. And just see if we can smash that through, and then hopefully we can open up our pack for some value towards the end. So what I might do is actually just try and put together a little bit of variety on these videos, and basically stagger it between different styles of deck, different styles of list. Because I think I get the impression that basically, let me know what you think, if this is something you agree with, you disagree with. But for me, releasing the same video each day, or so 3 days of one list, 3 days of another, I could see that getting old. I could see that being something that people don't want to watch the same thing 3 days in a row. You want a bit of variety. So maybe we alternate between 3 different lists and have a go for sort of a few games on each. So obviously we're going to be coming back to a lot of lists, but I don't know if people are going to want to see the same thing each and every day. And also, since the early access is now officially here, I've said this in a previous video, but when it was the playtest, I was having to sort of cram it all in to games, and we need to learn the game better. It's taking longer to make decisions, we're having a little bit more to work through, but now we can actually just go for it at a decent bit of speed. Okay, so... Disruptor Beam, Medical Recall, Cinder Infusion and Lifeline, Ion Storm and Escape Hatch. This is awful for us. I think we're going to go Disruptor Beam, Medical Recall, only because Disruptor Beam is good. So, they're playing Exterior again. So, one of the things that does make me want to do... So, looking at these, I think we actually play probably Antios Gauntlet first. Actually, no, Talali's got 2 attack. So, yeah, we're going to play Talali first. And then what we're going to look at doing... Actually, no, because Antios Gauntlet survives a full combo from Exterior. So... This is a hard choice as to what to pick. Because next turn we can actually disrupt them, I think we are actually just going to keep on going with the old boost morale plan. I hope this is Talali. Esley, sorry. It is. Brilliant. So Esley can come over here. And then we are going to start chipping in 50%. It's a miss, but it is what it is. That's fine. Now we've got the Disruptor, and we've got a guaranteed way of spending 2 next turn. In fact, we've got 2 different ways of spending 2 next turn. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? So they've got Stowaway, so they're going to be churning out more units, but ours are probably cheaper, and we're saving Cinder through Astra, they're saving it through that. What I really want to do is get Talali out, and then the following turn is use Talali to buff up Esley to just get 1 major attack in. So that's going to be our game plan. What are they playing here? Depending on what they play, I might actually crankbait. Okay.
Like making me wait?
So Exterior kind of needs to go away. But more important, so... Okay.
Not a waste.
I can
Good
play 2 or I
ammo.
can boost morale. I think we probably just play 2 here. So we're going to play Antios Gauntlet.
A still field,
I'm going to play
a fist on the
Strong Dancer
horizon.
Talali.
Now we're talking!
We won't let up.
The question is, do we go for 4 damage here? Or do we try and disrupt Crankbait? you know what I actually think we do? Is I think we move this over here. And then I'm actually just going to push... what's his name? Extilior's back as far as possible. Because to me, this means it's really unlikely... Oh, I should have shot first. Oops. It's really unlikely that they'll be able to deal with... get to us in one turn. I'm going to move up here with Astra, because that way if they want to crankbait over here, that's not bad for us, because Astra's just here to take wounds. So, I've said it before in Magic the Gathering, it's been said many times, but your life total is a resource, and this is a list where we can absolutely make use of that resource. So, for instance, next turn we're going to have 3 Cinder. So we can just play Crankbait, or we can play Crankbait for 1, and then do we have any abilities here that cost 1? We don't. So, what we're probably going to be doing... Oh my god, I did not think that was going to get through. Okay, so can we get in range for Battle Frenzy here? So, funny thing, Medical Recall is good here.
Focus on the win.
So I'm going to move over here. Oh, we're out of range. Oh no.
Not a waste. Good.
So in that
ammo.
case, we are still going to spend our...
No glove, no love.
So how do you want to spend it? We can spend 1, 2. I think we just have to play Crankbait out.
Harder, better, faster,
Go for a big melee attack here. Take that damage back. We can move here to protect our units. Medical Recall Esli.
Phew. Okay.
And then use our range attack over on...
slice and dice.
I think we're still going to punch Extilior. Get him down a little. Because
You control your
Anti-Escort needs to move. So we'll move over here. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, oh no, we should have played Esli. Esli's free. I forgot Esli was still free. That was a mistake. Because we should have been putting Esli somewhere, say, over here, ready to try and take out... In fact, Esli should have gone here to take out their Esli. Because we can give it... We can still do this next turn, actually. We've left them in a... Like, this is a really strong approach, because every time they do something, we've just got more things out to deal with it. So they're obviously going to play something here. Their Crankbait, if it doesn't run away, is probably just dead the next turn.
You get ammo.
Tari Arsenal's fine. So I wouldn't mind a Stim Burst in this, but Crankbait is actually going to be good in this situation because we've got a few things we want to pull to us. And with Disruptor Beam coming next, we can get some real synergy here. We do have to spend 2 Cinder there, so what else can we use 2 Cinder?
Defend yourself.
Nano Shield on himself. That's fine. We're just going to kill their Esli here. So, Blindsider Esli here. We're going to into the breach here. We're going to Battle Frenzy it.
Look at what I've got here.
And then Esli is going to move as far this way as possible and just smash here. And kill.
No fun.
Astra, can we get any ranged line of sight over here at all? Yeah, we can get some here. So we'll just take a shot.
Sure, sure.
Crankbait. Okay, Antios is going to come around this side.
Punch.
We're actually going to move back over here with Tlali.
Shots?
And I honestly think our Crankbait just wants to come just over next to theirs. And then we push them in these directions. Because they know we've got this, so this keeps
1 more minute.
Tari Arsenal further away, but also puts their Extilior at risk. Because if Extilior doesn't move, we are very likely to be able to 8 damage Extilior next turn. Or if we wait an extra turn, we can Medical Recall again. This is so good, I like this list. And I also think Medical Recall is not bad when we've got something as fragile as Esli. Because Extilior can't get anywhere. Sure. Rapid fire yourself, miss one, run away slightly. I'm not worried about that. Like, if they spend their time focusing on Antios Gauntlet, I'm just going to run him back up this way. What they need to be doing is worrying about Extilior. Because as it stands, I'm pretty sure we're going to be starting to pummel him fairly soon. They can play more characters out. This is all fine. And then Crankbait runs away. Okay, so Crankbait might be the one dying this time. But again, also fine. Because I do believe that Esley can get in range there, but our Crankbait can go pull theirs and kill it with Esley. Or kill it with... hit it with Esley, kill it with Astra, reinforce for free.
Stronger together.
So they got Vital, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be the plan. So, we need to spend 5 here. We could Battle Frenzy. I think we still reinforce. That was Snareling. So, I think we boost morale.
would not approve.
I think we move up here. Is that 9%?
Stay in sharp.
I'm going to play Snareling over this way, so it's going to be in range of things, but it's
Sorry
not
to keep you
an
waiting.
issue. Anti-Oscort just runs away, keeps that busy. Oh, hang on, is Esley not in range? Oh, I thought there was no issue with that range at all. Well, that's a big mistake. So I guess we take the shot. Yeah, I honestly thought we'd be well in range there, so I guess we've got the Vortex next turn, we've got Snareling. I think we give up the Pummeler.
Come on, I'm having fun.
Crankbait probably wants to just stick around over here,
Where's the syrup waterfall?
and I think that's us. Okay, we kind of just want to bring Esley in, so they've got their reinforce again. But the thing is, they've not been able to put as many things out. That was a bad turn for us because we were out of range, but we've got Disruptor next turn. So I wouldn't be surprised if we can kill one or both of these. Yeah. If they pull Snareling, that's probably a mistake, because Snareling can then get angles over on Extilior and make sure he never moves again. Pulling Extilior could be better. They could move Extilior and just attack and swing. But if they do so, we're going to absolutely pummel his face. Yeah, that's fine. I think they've started to realise they need to go for the rush approach on our commander.
Taste the sun.
Interesting enough, probably doesn't work given that Crankbait is right here. His accuracy. Yep, who are they going to hit? Oh no, it's the rapid fire, isn't it? Yeah.
This is frustration.
So this could be big, but I think... They missed one, perfect. Yep, Spin only hits one. I think they still need to pull over here on the Pummeler.
Is prudent.
If they don't pull and hit... Oh, that's a mistake.
Stretching my hammies.
Be fierce and
So,
fun.
we're going to Battle Frenzy over here.
Show them your moves.
Snareling is going to get the ranged attack off on Extilior. Missed. Wonderful. We're going to disrupt all of this.
Never gets old.
Esley is going to utterly destroy
Watch me
this.
soar.
Same time next week.
We can then... Okay, I'm making a few mistakes here. I should have been doing a few things slightly differently.
Let's let our hair down.
What I'm going to do...
This is my jam.
So I'm actually going to Crankbait over here.
Let me drive up to the bar.
Grappling Chain Astra back.
I'll leave. Uh-oh.
Might as well
Something
pop that
sounds
off Extilior. Move over here. We'll medical recall
Good
this
idea.
side.
It's our moment.
Play Talali back down.
Let's set the stage.
There we go. So I think we've left Esley to their death, which is a shame, because that's probably our best option here. But we're not out of this yet. So we need to find ways onto these models, but I think that's what Crankbait is going to be trying to do next turn. Yeah. Oh, the miss there is big. This needs to hit for them. So they've rapid fired themselves. Yep. They are probably going to kill this. They could go for the... Yeah, that's fine. Not happy about it, but it's fine. We do need to reinforce, though.
My path is clear.
Snaring is going to be important here, because we need to basically snare Extilior in place, no matter what we do. So he's going to have to get a big hit here. I think looking at the time, I maybe should have stopped at 2. They've got their snaring now. Okay. So we're gonna pop snaring here. I missed again.
Victory's in your eyes.
Okay, I actually think we're now struggling because of these misses, so I'm gonna reinforce, see who we get. Maximus. That is not going to do it.
Good ammo.
So we could give ourselves pummel. We could also just be flying up to here and just getting a line on something. Oh, it was just telling me I could hit stuff up here. Oh well. Fine, we'll let Maximus deal with that then.
100 moons away.
So Maximus is just going to go over here, punch Extilior,
I am
and
not
then run
damaged.
back over that way.
Let go. One man.
We're going to
Strike
move
with
over
the other.
here
This place have LA?
and hide behind it,
Be fierce and fun.
and we're just going to run away. This hasn't gone well. This has gone pretty badly, in fact. So, yeah.
Stay vigilant.
Stowaway, that's fine. They are running out of units, so this might be a game where we actually have to change tact completely and just try and wear down their units instead of actually trying to kill them. And trying to rush them, rather. So I actually think here we've got a good position to just... Oh, come on. Okay, thank God Snaring lives. Yep, so Bytol needs to die. And we might be able to do that with a Crankbait pull. And a few ranged attacks, maybe? Who's left in our roster? Broken Vengeance, Deadeye, Taurian Guardian, Switchback. I'm really glad we've got Switchback for these sort of things. Okay, all of the Snarlings are missing. I think we need to kill Bytol. So I think we're probably going to be using Disruption and maybe even Crankbait as well.
Many courses of action.
Brilliant. This is not going well. Yeah.
Use this wisely.
This is an issue. This is where AoE would be really useful. So what can we do with this? This can... So Bytol's one behind is the issue. So the furthest we can get Bytol is there. Then where can... So that might not even do it with Crankbait.
Victory's
So
in your eyes.
Snaring needs to just do this. Snaring will also need to run away.
My dad would not approve.
We're going to have to reinforce here. We've got Deadeye, so we can play Deadeye for one. Boost
You
morale.
know you want to play.
Play Deadeye in this sort of area here. Into the reach Deadeye. Gain accuracy, I think. Yeah, gain accuracy. Let's just start chipping away at things that are coming at us.
That's going on my report.
Uh-oh.
This guy is going to grappling chain Crankbait. Anti-escort is going to inner energy himself.
Says you cannot punch down.
And we're going to punch things back that way. And run away over here.
Let's let our hair down.
Just throw a range attack. Yeah, we've got a crit.
Catch.
Okay, that was a panicked turn, but I feel much better. So they've got some strong attackers, but they've only got a couple of ranged ones, and we've managed to get one of them down here. So this is going to hit like a truck. Could potentially kill our Antios Gauntlet, but if it does, we're probably just bringing in something stronger. So we've got a rapid fire 3 damage that's going on Tlali potentially. So we've got medical recall next turn. The double miss is brutal for them here. So basically these are the ones we need to kill. We need to kill Maximus, Vital, and Taria Arsenal.
To the safety zone.
Problem is, how do we do that? So Snarling's going to be moving up here and just keeping chipping at Extilior, so he's not going to be an issue anymore. This, however, is probably the end of Antios Gauntlet. Yes, it is.
Mightiest gauntlet must
I am warning you.
So this means our game plan needs to basically shift away from these guys. Yep. Snarling, that's fine. That's the unit we're probably least worried about, and also one we might just bring back anyway.
Uphold your honor.
Charge mana shield there. Okay, sure. So I'm absolutely just gonna go for that here. Medical recall Snarling.
Excellent.
Okay, so that's invincible. I think here we actually just go for a bit of
Gave us these.
chip down, so she can't move.
want me. I'm right.
Maximus can get a very small negative effect
Careful,
here, so
that's velvet.
and then he can just carry on moving. Okay, so Crankbait can... In fact, what if Astra... So that's blocked, so... If we just move here... In fact, let's move over here. Let Astra head this way.
Dad would not approve.
We've got Snarling that comes down for 1. So it's reinforce. Here we go. Right.
Whoops. Did
It's
I
gonna be
trigger
quick. Boost
something?
morale. Snarling is 0. And then grappling chain.
Shots.
There's Snarling.
Let's dance.
Get some damage off. I don't think we got anything terrible going on there. But again, this is an interesting situation. So next time we can switch back, which is the big plan. Which I'm happy with them killing that. That's fine. Did they just... Ah, reduce next damage to it to 0. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to start trying to basically
You're stronger
curve
than you
around
think.
them, keep our distance. Disruption beam is going to do well here. Okay, this hurting. Wow, that was a big crit.
Beauty.
Okay, so Snarling not being able to move is brutal. Yeah, that's fine. We don't care about that.
Even in defeat.
So actually what I might do... I can't even... I'm going to be disruptor beaming my own
Better
units
watch
at this
my
rate.
step.
Always much to consider.
Gotcha.
Pump it up.
So... Okay, so we can kill one of these. This is... Reduce next damage to 0, so we can't kill Taria Arsenal, but we can kill Savria's Safeguard. So let's go with this as an initial approach. There we go, so
That felt good.
boost morale. Bring switchback down over here.
Wake up, recoil!
Into the breach switchback.
Your face will
We
get dark.
are going to switch it up. Get a range attack into this.
Why did I wear
Then we're going to...
capes?
So this isn't reduced to 0, is it? Yeah, it is.
Beats being in a lab, huh?
So we're going to go over here, Ozo's ourselves, and then we're going to use our range attack downfield somewhere. So let's go with Reducing cost, 40% accuracy, so yeah. Go over here.
Is that allowed?
Then
Best time.
Something sounds imminent.
I'm going to range over here. That being a miss is absolutely terrifying. So now we're going to just run away with this.
Let's let our hair down.
So let's go over here. That also missed.
Oh, I forgot my lucky cravat.
We'll keep Maximus here now. This is getting difficult. We are running out of things, but again, Extilior is actually far away. They've got a unit over here doing nothing. So we're only trying to deal with these. This is a terrifying set of units. We probably are losing our Snareling here, unfortunately, because it got immobilized last turn.
Taste the sun.
And that might be the big deciding factor here, but my plan next turn is just to go all in on Extilior and try and deal with that. So we've still got Taurian Guardian, we've still got Broken Vengeance. This has actually been our longest game, I think, so far, and it was the one I thought was going the quickest. So, okay, Amplifier Bytol's been really good here, but we don't have the range to have been taking her out, really. We've struggled a bit here. Okay, that's a really good bit of news. Snareling failing on our Snareling means that without a crit, they can't actually kill our Snareling here. Oh, he was rapid fire. Oh, it's Maximus. Yes. So they didn't need a crit, but they did miss. So that works out very well for us indeed. So at this point, I'm probably willing to sacrifice Snareling to just hold Extilior for a turn and just try and nuke him down.
Feeling it, huh?
Unless they play like Toner Mystic Manteo, I think we're doing okay here. Okay, so for our turn, everything that we can do is going to go into killing their
Clear
guy.
mind, steady shot.
So he hasn't got... He's got reduced next damage to 0, so
Want me? I'm right over here.
Maximus can just deal with that.
These
So
guns
he
must
didn't
be
deal damage, but
wet.
that's fine.
Earning that
Ranged. Pop over here. Here, ranged here.
Not a
we will
waste. Good ammo.
Pop over here, get another ranged attack there.
Let me go next.
And then Snareling can do the same. Nope, Snareling can't see anything. Okay, so I guess we're reinforcing. We've got Broken Vengeance. That is excellent.
Get
Boost
some
morale.
air, get some revenge.
And we'll play our Broken Vengeance just back here, I think.
There'll be stings up
And
here.
then Crankbait's going to move up
on,
this
I'm
way.
having fun.
Once again, we're doing very well now, because I don't think they can even move him far enough away to deal with us, and I don't think they've got enough damage to take out the Switchback, who is going to be the issue here. They could kill us. 14, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think they're one short even if their whole army can attack. But that's close. That's really close. Okay, that's a big deal. Yeah, these misses are making the difference. They can't quite kill us. Might get switched. Nope. Okay, this is... I think this might be a concession coming through now. What a bumper video this has been. Because this one game I think has taken us nearly 20 odd minutes, and every other one's been quite quick. But I think we're on track to win again. So this list has been phenomenal. Like, it has absolutely overperformed. Yeah, more than I thought it would. It's held its own. See this again. This is scary, but it's held its own through aggro decks. It's held its own. I actually wouldn't mind if you killed that. It makes it easier to get the shots off. But yeah, it's held its own versus aggro decks. It's held its own control. So who was this? This is Maximus. Yeah, so we can just go. So we got that, which is perfect.
Oh, me.
Send Switchback in. Give Switchback additional accuracy. Switch it up, and we are going to blow him out the water. Excellent. But yeah, no, this list has been really consistent. We've managed to get a lot of units out very early a lot of the time. So Astra being able to make them cheaper, running cheap units in itself anyway, and then also going with Astra being able to reinforce occasionally has been great. Oh, is that really actually at the top, or is that just short? I don't know what it does when a unit levels up. Oh, account mastery rewards, yeah. 5 more blanks. So there is a blank income that's fairly consistent. So, as a little reward for that video, and it was a little bump along video as well, we're going to open this booster. We just want something that is either not a duplicate or an upgrade. We don't want merits. Oh, duplicates. But that's fine. I mean, that's what we expect at this point. There's only, what, a couple of characters in the game that we don't own. And we got one of them was a duplicate uncommon, so that's 50 merits, which is really nice to see. So, in our collection, unowned units, Bulwark and Rickety Backfire. Honestly, I'm just going to hire them both now. Excellent. We now own every model in the game. We've got all these blanks left, so in the next video I might have a look at maybe opening some boosters, but I think most likely we're going to be carry on with our head-on rush. Thank you very much for watching. I've really enjoyed this list. I'm actually probably going to play it a bit more, even though I'm not usually an aggro player. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good day.